My player of the season would be Tim Ream. I think he's an absolute heartbeat off the back line, an absolute most improved player as well, especially under Kit Simons. When he first came in, he was under quite a lot of scrutiny, and since VC Camp just come in, he's really turned his form around. An absolute rock at the back, such a calming influence on the ball, really settles the back line down in games. Most of the performances this season as well has been fantastic, so that's why he's my player of the season.
It's Craven McDonald. I think he's the unsung leader, he's the captain that should be.
That's a real toughie because there are so many. You know, you look at Ryan Sessegnon, you look at Tim Ream, who's been absolutely awesome this season. But the one who edges it for me is the big man, Craven McDonald. He is the team leader. If you watch out there, he's the one who shouts all the instructions, liaises with the defence, talks to the midfield. Tom Kearney does it with his feet. Kevin organises everything, and he's a bit of an unsung hero, and thrilled to bits he got a Scottish cap earlier this season.
Ream, because even when we were playing poorly, he was playing well.
It should be him, Ryan Sessegnon. Has been brilliant all season, and especially when his position up front. Left wing, then he's been brilliant.
Ryan Fredericks, best wing back in the country.
He's my favourite player.
I love skillful wing backs that can get down the wing, get the ball in and win a game for Fulham. Great player, always has been since a young man. I've been watching him playing his position.
Yeah, because I've played his position.
She plays semi-pro.
Yeah.
And why do you like Ryan Fredericks?
He's the best. Tim Ream, because the reason why, because he's constant, he's reliable, he never lets anybody down. I can't remember the last time he failed to play. He's just a brilliant player, and all I can say is Ream.
Who is your player of the season and why?
My player of the season, I think it has to be Sessegnon, but it was between Ream and Sessegnon, but I think Sessegnon, he's just had a storm this season. It's just been amazing to watch him every week.
Tim Ream. He's been consistent, he's been strong, and like Callis was last year, Ream's taken that stance and saying, well, I'm making a difference, and he's stronger. So Tim Ream definitely this year.
Same here, Tim Ream, for similar reasons as that. He's been strong, he's been commanding, and he's been very cool on the ball and calculated, and I think he's been a big plus this season for us. Callis has fallen down a pecking order a bit, but Tim Ream has been the most consistent. After that, it would be McDonald, I'd say.
Would you say McDonald?
Yeah. Who's your...
definitely Tim Ream. Same reasons as Barry and Kev. It's just been consistent. Yeah, I think he's been fabulous this year. Took over from Callis's position. I think Callis was our main man last year at the back, and this year I definitely think Tim Ream.
My player of the season, we go Tim Ream. I said this in the Sheffield United video. He's just been an absolute rock at the back from his day one, game match week one, to now. Like, Tim Ream's an absolute solid, Mr. Reliable. What an absolute player. The American Ream, one of our best American exports since probably Dempsey. So it's good. It's good. So I'm going to go Tim Ream.
Well, I'm torn between our fullbacks. I think if we had a solid choice as left back throughout the whole season, I'd probably give them, but where it's not, I'd have to give it to Ryan Fredericks. I think where he's been able to have that electrifying pace and acceleration has led to much of the success we've had this season. And if it weren't for him cutting in right at the very edge of the pitch on the wing and pinging in them balls across the box, we wouldn't have scored half as many goals as we had this season. And I think he's a great credit to Fulham, and it was a great bargain we got when we signed him. And I think if we don't get promoted, it'll be very hard for us to keep our hands. Keep him at our club. So ears open, we go on to succeed at the end of the season and achieve what we want. One of our own.
He's one of our own.
I think he's blossomed, just like the beautiful spring and the spring day we had today. He's blossomed, and I wish him all the best. And I think what I'm saying goes to prove it, with the fact that he's been nominated and named in the Championship team this season. And I also think that Sessegnon being nominated for the PFA Young Player of the Year is absolutely amazing.
That is amazing.
I think just the fact that he's the first player outside the Premier League to even go into that and to be nominated
That's
is big
how
enough.
good
It's
he's
just
been.
as good as winning it in itself.
Ream, I think.
And why is that?
He was quite poor when he started playing for him, but he's been brilliant this season. He's improved. Terrific. But it's hard to say. Kearney's had brilliant since he's been back.
McDonald's been good, hasn't he? Kevin McDonald's pretty.
Is that your player of the season?
I don't know. I'd have Ream, McDonald. Obviously, Sessegnon's been really good.
So, if you could pick between the three,
Kevin McDonald probably just ahead of Ream, probably. Kearney hasn't had enough games, I suppose, and he was carrying an injury for a while. But yeah, probably McDonald just in front of Ream, I would say.
and why Kevin Mack? Why is he so good?
He's always sort of pretty steady player. He's sort of consistently sort of 7, 8 out of 10 every game. He has been really good in recent weeks, I think.
Season, Kevin McDonald by a country mile. Best player we've had in midfield for years.
I'll give my vote to Ream.
I don't know. I go against the grain a little bit. I think Dennis Adoy's been quite an important player actually, in terms of the squad. Playing in 3, 4 different positions.
Either Sessegnon or Ream, but given that Sessegnon is 17 years old, to see what he's done over 45 games, unbelievable. So Sessegnon.